Hello everyone. Today I'm going to go over the Susan Bates Twist and Lock Interchangeable Crochet Hook Set. That's a very long title, but there's a lot going on here. So what this is a set of hooks with interchangeable heads that you put into this ergonomic handle. Now this thing it's pretty lightweight. It's not heavy at all. It's not the best looking type of, it's not a pretty hook. I have a lot of pretty hooks. I end up not even using them. They're just for looks. So if you're looking for something that's really pretty, this isn't going to be it. This is strictly looks like a tool, kind of. So what it comes with, there's a deluxe set, which I didn't buy the deluxe set. I'll put a picture in of what the deluxe set looks like. That consists of 2 handles, 2 cutters, and 6 crochet hook heads. I don't use every size, so luckily they have customized different size little sets you can put together just what you need, and that's what I did here. So what I bought actually came with this was a set. I was going to do an unboxing of this. I bought this a few weeks ago. I decided not to do an unboxing. I just wanted to use it for a little while so I could just give a review. So anyways, this is what I initially bought right here. This came in the package. This is a J and a K. I use these sizes a lot. So that was one set. And then I bought this as a separate set because I use these 2 sizes a lot as well. And that came with a cutter. Now the deluxe set seems like it's a little bit hard to find. JoAnn fabric carries it, and the online site called Yarnspirations carries it at different price points, and I'll put those links in the description box. So I've been using it for a little while. It's not my go-to hook, but I've been giving it a fair chance. I'll just show you how this how this goes. There are little notches that click into here, into the handle, and there's an opening on both sides. So you could put a hook on each side or a hook on one side and the yarn cutter on the other. This comes in handy if you don't want to carry scissors. It's a little blade right in there. So what you do, you just line up these notches with the indents in the handle there. And just like it says, you twist and lock. You twist it, and you hear a little snap, and that's locked in there pretty good. It's not going anywhere. You can leave the other side just the way it is, or you can store an extra size, like that. Or you can just put the yarn cutter in, like that. And that's kind of how I've been using it. So again, it is lightweight. Let me do the measurement here. So the handle itself, the handle itself is about 4.5 inches long without the attachments, and about a 1/2 inch wide. So with the attachments, it's about 7.5 inches long. So I'm going to try it out on some acrylic yarn, just some plain acrylic like Red Heart. What do I have in here? A J. I'm going to go down a size. This is an eye. Now, I find it to be a little bit too large. It's too long for me. And I'm not really utilizing the handle the way it's intended. Now, this is actually a really good hook for somebody with mobility issues or arthritis or carpal tunnel. So I think it would be good for people like that. But the way that I hold my hook is kind of like this. I always hold it closer to the top. If I flip my hand around, you can see I'm not really utilizing the handle the way that it should be. You know, it should be more like this, like hanging onto it like that, which is uncomfortable for me. Sort of slows me down. So what I was doing with this, I was keeping it with my project, and I was using my regular hook. And whenever my hand would start to get tired, I would switch to this one. And it kind of helped to make a difference. I had to kind of train myself to really use the handle, though, the way that it's intended, because I kept wanting to do this, you know, holding it. I always want to hold up here. So depending on how you hold, now there's a pencil grip. People crochet like this sometimes, which I don't, but this is how people that hold it like a pencil would have to hold it. I think it works a little better for me like this, though. So as far as smoothness, it's Susan Bates, which if you're familiar with hooks, you'll know that Susan Bates has a more pointy tip and a deeper edge into the hook right here, where others are, you can see, tapered. This is tapered. This is inline. All Susan Bates products are inline. People have preferences, so just so you know, Susan Bates is inline. I can use both. I can use tapered or inline. It doesn't really matter to me. So I'm still, I'm not going to just put it away and not use it. I'm still going to use it. I think it's useful for putting into a travel bag or something like that. I've used it on acrylic and I've used it on cotton. And yeah, you just look online for it. They're starting to come out with more sizes. They're starting to sell just a tip and a cutter. I seen one real small, like a C with the cutter. And look around for coupons and things like that. You know, try to get it on sale. It should come down in price pretty soon. And maybe other retails will start to carry it. But Susan Bates has been around, excuse me, for a very long time. It's a brand that I use a lot. They have all kinds of different varieties of hooks. This is made out of bone. This is from like the 1930s or 40s. So they've been around a very long time. This is one of their first hooks, and this is their latest. And they also have just plain plastic. This is a really lightweight plastic. You can see the size difference there. See, I have small hands, so I kind of like this. And then this is not a Susan Bates, but most people use this type now with the rubberized handle. And if this doesn't, you know, if you have a larger hand, this is going to work out better for you. Or if you're a minimalist and you don't want to have like a whole ton of hooks laying around, this is a good option for you. I'll show you how the cutter works. You just kind of, it's just a blade in there. Just give it a tug. And there it goes. I don't know how long that's going to last, how long that's going to stay sharp. But it made a pretty clean cut. So the only other thing is it doesn't come with like a carrying case or anything like that. So if you are afraid you're going to lose the pieces. You know, get yourself like a little pencil bag or a little makeup bag or something like that and store all your pieces in there. So it's a pretty good option if you don't want to buy a bunch of individual hooks. Maybe you only use 2 sizes of hooks. And I think that'd be a good idea. I don't hate it. It's not my go-to. And I will still use it. I think it's a really pretty innovative product, although it is plain looking. So I guess that's it. I'll put the links in the description if you want to check it out. You can even read the reviews on the site. It's getting a lot of good reviews. And like I said, the deluxe set is mostly out of stock. Whenever I look, anyway. So I hope this was useful to you in some way. I like the set. I think it's a good idea. And I'm probably not going to buy any other tips for it. This is actually just mostly what I use right here, what you see in front of me here. And even if you don't end up getting this, you know, with one of your sets, it's fine, you know, to use scissors. But yeah, like I don't know how often I would use this. Really, I would probably just have mine set up with an extra right here, and then what I'm using right here. You can see how quick those come in and out too. You're not going to have any issue if you have mobility problems getting that in and out. It's like spring loaded. There's a spring in there. So that's it. That's my review on the Susan Bates Twist and Lock Interchangeable Crochet Hook Set. So check it out. I hope you have a good day.